Welcome to this Christmas edition of Be Well Healthy Living. Every holiday season, we always talk about magic and believing. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about how you too can see the magic all around you. I'm going to give you 3 different things that you can do to help see the beauty and the magic that's all around you. So stay tuned. Welcome to Be Well Healthy Living. My name is Tara and I'm a Master Certified Health and Wellness Coach. I like to look at all things that relate to our health and wellness, and that includes mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, physical health, dietary health, sleep health, all kinds of things that are going to relate to your overall health and wellness. And today I'm going to be talking about magic and why that's so important to have that lighthearted spirit of magic. Oftentimes we were referring to it for children, and it's just something as we grow up, we kind of leave behind. Adults don't see magic anymore. But let me tell you, as an adult, there's magic all around us. The only thing we have to do is just open our eyes and see what's right all around us. So let's get into it. Number 1, gratitude. Cultivating a spirit of gratitude does so many good things for our health, but it also enables us to have more of a more lighthearted approach as we relate and look at our life around us. So gratitude is something that can be done, and it's not just one time a day and you write it in the journal, although journaling gratitude can do a world of difference. And I highly recommend it because especially later on, if you go back and you'll read, and sometimes you might forget, and then you're looking through all these things and you're like, wow, that's a really great thing to have thankfulness for. But gratitude is something that we really want to try and cultivate all the time. When we're out and we have a really positive interaction with maybe a grocery store clerk, or we have somebody that let us merge into our lane. It might just be a beautiful sunny day, and maybe you just wanted to walk outside, and you walk outside and you're thankful for the beautiful day, the birds chirping, the trees that might look beautiful. There's so much to be thankful for, and all we have to do is open our eyes and be aware and look for it all around us. Now, gratitude also has wonderful effects on our overall health. It's really great for our cardiovascular health. It lowers blood pressure. It reduces depression and anxiety. It helps us sleep better, has more positive effects on our social relationships around us. There's so many positive things that come out of a spirit of gratitude. So I encourage you to try something different. Look around you and look for things to be thankful for each and every day and as many moments as possible. Number 2, laughter. They say that laughter is the best medicine, and I am a true blue diehard believer that this is absolutely true. So laughter can come from so many different places. It can come from a silly movie. It can come from just watching your kids or your dogs, or just being out and about and doing people watching and seeing some of the funny things that they do. And laughter, opportunities for laughter are all around us if we just have our eyes open and we look. Laughing even with strangers is a really great way to connect with other people, and you let your guard down and you really just connect, and it's like that raw part of being a human where you're just really enjoying the company of other people. So especially laughing in the company of other people, it's so good for our health, it's so good for our emotions, and it just really makes us feel good. Laughter is also really good for our health as well, because like gratitude and thankfulness, laughter is also really great for our heart health. It lowers chances of depression or anxiety. It helps boost our immune system. There are so many great things that come from laughter and taking life with a more lighthearted approach. Here's an example of something that happened to me the other day, and I just died laughing. I was at the dog park with my friend, and we had our dogs there, and the dogs were running around like crazy, as 2 dogs tend to do sometimes, and they were ran right into my leg, hit me so hard I fell on the ground, and the ground was a little bit wet from the rain the day before, so it really wasn't a dry dirt. It was a little bit wet, but I fell to the ground, and it was so funny because the dogs they just kept running off like nothing ever happened. And here I am, I fell on the ground. We were both dying so hard. I was laughing. Now, somebody might get upset at that thing. Oh, they fell in the dirt and the mud or whatever it was, and they were unhappy. But honestly, if you look at the laughter that's in it, it's so funny because dogs are just being dogs, they're just being silly, and they just run right into you and they knock you down. It's just life. So you look at it and you laugh and you have a good time and you feel good in the process. So that's just really one example. And there are so many different things that it depends on how you look at it. You can look at it and be angry about something, or you can look at it and you can turn it into humor. Everything is an opportunity for humor. So when you turn everything to humor and as many things as you can and have fun with it, you're going to have a much lighthearted approach and you're going to see magic everywhere. Number 3, change perspective. Changing perspective can be as simple as changing the lens that's in front of you. Now, as you can see, I have some different glasses on. And if I'm looking at everything in front of me with my glass, this particular set of glasses on, everything might look dark. Everything looks a little bit more dismal from this point of view. However, if I were to change my glasses and put on these glasses, suddenly everything becomes bright and beautiful all of a sudden. I can see with clarity, everything is gorgeous. So changing your perspective can be as simple as changing that lens that's in front of you. Because if you are dealing with emotions like anger or frustration or sadness, those are going to be like a lens that's in front of you. And everything you see, the world around you that you see, is going to be passing through that lens of anger. And you're going to notice every single person who's doing you wrong. You're going to notice everything that's going wrong. You're going to notice all these negative things because you're looking through that lens of negativity. Well, if you change it and you remove that lens of negativity, and suddenly you're going to see things a lot more clear and you're going to see things for what they really are. So it's one of the best things that we can do is to try and change that perspective, realize those lenses that we have, take a good, hard, deep look at those lenses that we've been looking at life through and taking it off and trying on a new set of lenses. For example, you might be frustrated because everyone is so angry or people are mean to you. When you have those lenses of negativity on you, it's going to be very difficult to see the positive that's all around you. So to recap, to see the magic all around you, the things I recommend are gratitude and having a spirit of thankfulness. Number 2 is seeing laughter and opportunities to laugh all around you. And number 3 is changing your perspective. So some of these things might not feel natural to you at first, but the more you practice it, the easier and the better it becomes. I'm going to refer to an episode of Seinfeld. Now, I'm a big Seinfeld fan, and there's an episode where George Costanza does the opposite of everything that he normally does. The episode is actually called The Opposite, where George realizes that everything that he always does, going with his gut instinct, is always negative. It's always bad. So he decides to do the exact opposite of what his natural instincts are. And it turns out that he winds up meeting a girl, he gets a job, and all these great things happen when he does the opposite of his natural instincts. It's funny, and it's a great cultural reference of how sometimes just doing the opposite of what feels natural to us can lead us to bigger and greater things. If I have provided valuable content for you, I would so much love it if you like and subscribe. And if you're going to commit and you're going to try to practice some of these tips that I suggested in this video, then I would love it if you put in the comments below, if you put a little Christmas tree or maybe some stars, just to let me know that you are going to make an effort and you're going to try to practice gratitude, thankfulness, to practice laughter in unexpected places, or to shift and change your perspective. I would love to hear back from you. Any other feedback in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Peace, blessings, and good health. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.